everybody, it's Charles from Craving Shaving, and it's still COVID-19 social distancing mode, so stuck inside, working from home, all that jazz, and thought I'd get a shave in. And today I got a mail call, so we're going to dive into that. I'll show you what I got in my mail call. Some of it, well, I'm using stuff from the mail call in the shave. Let's start with the things I'm not using. So first of all, summer break soaps, Teacher's Pet. Now I have used this before. It's fantastic, and that's why I'm actually not using it this shave. Great apple, sweet, tart scent. So we will definitely be using Teacher's Pet. I'm a teacher. How have I not bought this before? I had a sample for a while, and it ran out, and I just never replaced it. So that, I got that, and then I also got a sample of Astro Traveler clone aftershave from PAA. I got Boomtown Bay Rum. Let me throw that up there. Star Jelly aftershave. We'll use that another time. And then I used the loyalty points to get some bath soap, which is a really cool thing that they do over at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. So we'll be using that. Then the other stuff that I will be using in this shave is another Summer Break Soaps. Now this one is a wee little guy. Summer Break Soaps Bell Ringer, which it smells really good. I can't wait to lather it up. I feel like I'll be able to catch what it is. A fruity scent, and I don't remember exactly what the scent notes are. I think it's like orange and pineapple maybe? I don't know. It's really good though. Really, really nice. So we'll be using that, and then I got another aftershave that is pineapple bay rum. I thought I was not a fan of bay rum until I tried the bay rum from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, several of them, and I like them a lot. The razor is the Mariner razor from the West Coast Shaving Colored Collection. I'm not sure if they're still making these or not, but we're gonna use that in there. So let's load some of this sample up. And the brush I'm using is this gel tip knot brush that I made. So we'll be using that. And we'll be lathering up in this bowl that I made too. This guy right here. So put a ton of soap in there because whenever I use a Badger brush, it seems like I always need more soap. So this is the first. I did have a sample of soap in this new, definitely some orange in there that I get. Well, my nose isn't the best, but I think there's some orange in there. Kyle sent me a sample of this new base, and I remember it being more or less like the old base, but the old base was fantastic, so I have no complaints there. Other people don't agree with me. They say that this base is best, so I'm happy for whichever one. Ooh, that's just a really nice summer scent. It's like sitting on a beach or something. I like that. I like that a lot. Man, you know what I should have asked Kyle? I don't know, Kyle. Let me know if you do this. I should have had him throw some of that WS-23 in this. That stuff's my favorite. For those of you who don't know, that's that synthetic coolant that I love so much. This stuff is great. Look at that stuff. That's great. We're going to build it up a little bit more, I think, on my face. Lovely face feel with this knot. Okay, So while I'm building this up, let me talk about what I've got going on. Well, I'm doing it tonight, but I'm going to be doing it more. I'm guessing it won't be in time. By the time you watch this, it'll probably be over. But we'll do other ones, well, unless this one's an epic failure. But we're going to, my wife and I, be doing a live brush blank pour. So on my Instagram, Craving Shaving on Instagram, we're going to get all our supplies. Whoops. We're going to pour some blanks for brushes. If you're curious about how that works, or if you have any ideas and you're like, hey, I'd love to see a brush like this. I don't do customs really right now, and maybe ever. But what I will do is if you say, hey, Charles, you should make a brush with this color scheme or this pattern or something, as long as it's not a blatant rip-off of another brush maker, because that's something that we all really try not to do. So just in general, please don't say, hey, to one brush maker, hey, can you make a brush that looks like this one that this other brush maker made? That puts us in a really bad spot. It's a really great community of brush makers, but if it's very obviously a pattern that is obviously, you know, that darn raw, or obviously turn and shave, don't ask us to do it. It's puts us in a bad spot. So anyway, first pass. It has been entirely too long since I've used this. This is a fantastic little razor. Less than 20 bucks, I think, when I got it too. So if you're just starting into this stuff, just getting a razor from West Coast Shaving. They have a ton of different kinds of razors. I don't know if you can hear my baby screaming in the background. It's okay, it's a happy scream. It's funny, you can tell the screams of your children and what they mean, but you can't with other people necessarily, other people's kids. My baby is funny because she has a scream when she's angry, like she didn't get her way. She's kind of a diva. She's definitely a youngest child, you know. Always wants it her way. Maybe the youngest child thing was unfair. But she definitely always wants things her way. And she has this scream with all of our other children would have been the I'm hurt scream. But for her it's like, you took that thing away that I was trying to chew on and may have choked on. And she'll scream. Sends us running every time. Like, I'll run in and I'll be like, what happened? My wife will be like, I took this bead that she found on the floor away from her, you know, and it's like, ah, oh, man, kid. It's amazing that babies survive as much as they do. All the getting into trouble that they go through. All right. That was nice. That was really nice. This is not an aggressive razor by any means. Oh man, I'm gonna put the scent notes either in the subtitles, maybe I already have, or at very least I'm gonna put them in the description down below, because y'all will want to know what the scent notes are on this if you don't already know. It is so good. A lot of just kind of tropical fruit kind of things going on. Oh, it's so good. Today's the first day back. After spring break. And as a teacher, this COVID-19 thing has been very interesting. Things that usually aren't a problem are things that you're gonna have to start thinking about. Simple things like, how am I gonna grade this stuff? Because, you know, you got some people who aren't able to get on the computer every day, or in some cases at all, you know. And how can I help them, you know? Great residual slickness and everything with this soap. It's great. Well, I can't say whether this base is better or worse than the other base that Summer Break soaps had. But what I can say undoubtedly is that it's amazing. It's great stuff. And it was right out the gates, too. I got my first Summer Break soap just because I saw a post on Instagram or something, and it was like, hey, I'm a teacher. And I'm like, hey, I'm a teacher. I should support this guy. And thinking like, oh, I'm doing them a favor, you know, supporting their new business. And then I was like, oh no, this stuff is great. I mean, top soaps, man. It's great stuff. Okay, let me clean up a bit, and we'll come back for pass 3. I've got a mess right here, so give me just a second. Okay, so I looked up the scent notes on this, and I was off. So I'm glad I looked it up. And now that I looked it up, I feel like kind of a lame-o. Because one of the scent notes is very specifically mango. Which is funny because even when I first lathered it up, it reminded me of mango sage tea from Maggard's. One of my very first soaps that I ever got a sample of. But it's grapefruit, mango, and then kind of additionally to help that out is some, there is orange, which you can smell. And then there's other citrus as well. There's lemon, lime, some apple, chamomile, which is kind of the mango sage tea note maybe as well. This one's better than mango sage tea, I'd say, because of the addition of the other citrus stuff. I think it does a really nice thing for it. No pineapple though, which I thought there was, so. Which grapefruit, pineapple, I don't know, close enough, right? Really, really nice. Also, if you're wondering why I stopped the camera lately to clean up mid-shave, because I don't want to forget. You probably have watched a video if you've been around this channel for any amount of time. Where the camera just stops and I have to start it up again. This camera stops after a certain time period, and so I try to stop the camera, clean up a bit or whatever, and then keep going, and that way I don't have to worry about the timer running out. Alright, and that's as close as I'm going to go for. Probably too close. What a shave. That was a very enjoyable shave. I forgot how much I like that razor. It's really, really nice. Okay, great. Let's wet the face, and I'm going to use this alum. I like alum. I like the sting. I like a lot about it. I like the tightness on the face. I like it as a just after the shave. I did a video about, that's actually my most watched video, is about all the uses of alum. I did a little bit of research on that. And it's used for a lot of different stuff. Outside of shaving too. It's used for things like pickling and stuff, I want to say too. So, alright. Let me rinse that alum off in just a second. And again, we're going to use pineapple bay rum. Maybe that's why I had pineapple on the mind, but we have pineapple, grapefruit and mango, orange, lemon, lime. I think there's some musk and stuff in there. And then we have pineapple and bay rum. So we're just going to do one squirt. Might be too much even, I don't know. You don't need a lot. If you're new to, oh, that sounds so good. If you are new to Star Jelly, it's like an alcohol-based lotion. It's awesome. It will sting because it has alcohol in it, but it's, you know, it's not a splash. Splashes I tend to get everywhere. This pineapple bay rum almost has like a bubblegum scent to it, which is weird because, you know, it's pineapple and bay rum as far as I know. I don't know what all of the scent notes are on that. I'll let you look those up yourself. Really, really nice. Okay, so this is Bell Ringer was the soap that I used. We used the lovely gel tip knot. I'll probably start carrying these in my Etsy shop at some point in the next couple months, hopefully, is the plan. We used the Mariner. We dropped the Mariner razor into the sink, is what we did. Great, great razor, two-tone blue. We used a Gillette 7 o'clock Super Platinum in there. Don't know if we even mentioned that. And then we finished up with the alum block and pineapple bay rum. And this alum stick, I guess is what it is. It's a, let's see, yeah, it's a Razor Rock thing, but I got it from a store locally that's called the Mini Mustachery. Go ahead and, I don't know what their deal is right now, actually. I should check in with them during this lockdown, or this, whatever we're calling this social distancing phase. I'm guessing they're closed, would be my guess, but I don't know. You know, you don't want people going in and smelling soaps and stuff during this, so probably closed. What a lovely and just great smelling shave. That's amazing. I'm really digging both of these products. I'm definitely going to go back at some point once this runs out. I'll probably wait till this runs out, and this will probably last me a while. But I'm definitely going to get some Bell Ringer. Next up, Teacher's Pet. We give Teacher's Pet a shot, which I already know I like it, but we'll give it a shot anyway. We'll make a video with it. So, all right, okay. Thank you for tuning in. Again, just a plug for our live brush blank pouring little parties. Something we're doing. Kind of just we're social distancing, right? Just something to pass the time, but also give you a chance to see what we do and what's going on there, and allow you to give some input if you think there's something that would be cool. So tune in to the next one. If you don't want to know when that is, the best place to be is on Instagram. Craving Shaving on Instagram is the best place to see updates on that. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a wonderful day, a great week, and a happy Easter. Until next time, see ya.